Most people think the game is won when the cards hit the table. They're wrong. The game is decided before the deal, before the room, before the rules, before anyone even realizes they're playing. Think of Simba and the Lion King. You remember, I don't know if you remember the scene, but maybe you didn't truly see it. He's out in the desert eating bugs, laughing with the animals by nature, should fear him or should be hunted by him. Not because he's weak, but because he's forgotten who he is. Then he looks into the water, and for the first time, he sees his reflection, not as a runaway, not as a survivor, but as a king. Nothing outside changes. The threats remain, the world doesn't shift, but Simba does. And the rules of the jungle quietly reset. That's how elite operators move. They don't wait for opportunity. They don't chase tactics. They don't hustle for visibility. They design the environment. So the win is already baked in. This is playing the unseen hand. Power isn't in the cards. It's in who's dealing, who owns the table, and who decides the game was being played before anyone else knew. By the time the cards are shown, the outcome is already obvious. That's the difference between eating bugs and reclaiming a kingdom. Let's break it down. Elite operators operate across three dimensions. One, systems mastery. They don't just react. They design systems that generate outcomes automatically. Supply chains, financial flows, networks of influence. Most people wait for deals to happen. Operators position themselves where the deal originates. Two, capital leverage. Money is a tool, not a goal. Operators know where capital flows, when it moves, who controls it. They're patient, waiting for leverage points, not chasing every opportunity. Number three is timing and influence. Awareness alone isn't enough. Execution does matter. It matters. The operator sees opportunities before anyone else recognizes them. Then aligns people, incentives, systems to make the move inevitable. Combine these three dimensions, and the unseen hand emerges. Silent, efficient, powerful, invisible until it's already won. Consider a project in emerging markets, right? A major infrastructure fund wanted to deploy capital. Most teams chasing approvals, pitching deals, reacting to every hurdle. An elite operator, they mapped the decision-making network before the proposal was submitted. Who controls approvals? Who influences funding priorities? Where do incentives align with regulations? By the time the proposal landed, the game had already been designed in their favor. This wasn't luck, not chance. It was pre-deal positioning, orchestration, and timing. The unseen hand in action. People think, people often think luck decides outcome, but it seems the difference is positioning. How do you decide where to place yourself before the deal even exists? It starts with self-awareness, like SIMBA. You have to see yourself clearly, understand your strengths, your networks, your leverage points. Every move becomes deliberate. You're not reacting. You're not designing the board. You're not reacting. You are designing the board, excuse me. So it's a combination of knowing yourself and knowing the table. And once you see it, you can open, you can operate silently, efficiently, powerfully. That's the unseen hand. Here's how you can start playing that unseen hand today. Map your ecosystem. Who controls resources, influence, and decisions in your field? Know who matters before opportunities appear. Next is build quiet leverage. Relationships are strategic, not transactional. Influence without being obvious. Three is design systems around your strengths. Automate processes, anticipate bottlenecks, create feedback loops that favor you. Next is check your reflection. Check your reflection like Simba did. Self-awareness is critical. Like Simba, you must see your own power before you wield it effectively. Number five, act before you're asked. Make moves while the board is quiet. By the time others react, you're already holding the winning hand. Simba didn't become king because he fought the jungle. He became king because he recognized himself. Elite operators don't just play the game. They see the table clearly, align the pieces before the deal exists, execute with precision. The unseen hand is not luck, strategy, self-awareness, timing. Look at your reflection. Know who you are. Know your strengths. Design the environment. So when the cards are dealt, you're holding the Royale flush. Welcome to Royal Flush, the card game. I'm Kvon Royale. Chat with you soon.